What's good, y'all? Slita here. I made it here. Had a nice layout. Swim at the pool. It is what it is now. Braves Nationals. Game 4 of the series. Braves trying to sweep the series. Trade deadline is here. A lot of interesting things going on. So I'm going to be live here, and I'll keep you abreast of anything that develops. Let me get my can situated. Nice day at the pool. Hopefully to be at Lake Lanier. Hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll have to see how that works out. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm getting everything situated here. Just got back in from the pool. So, oh yeah. Right now I got the Nationals and the Braves on the tablet because it's not on local television. I got the Phillies and the Orioles on my cell phone. You can call me on the cell phone. Remember that song? Right? Call me on the cell phone song. All right, let me charge this up. I'm just getting everything set, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and get the stream going. I got the White Sox and the Rays on my television on my ESPN Disney Plus. Nationals, top of the second inning, no score. J.R. Ritchie called up, and he's pitching for the Braves. Clearly, like I told you in the videos, Braves have to make a couple moves before 6 p.m. tomorrow. Got to get starting pitching. We are desperate for starting pitching. Right now, all we got is Chris Sale as our most consistent starter that we can rely on in the postseason if we make it. Martin Perez did good yesterday. I'll give him that, but I'm not sold on him in the playoffs against the Dodgers or, Spencer Swellenbach or A.J. Smith-Shawver or Lopez. He's hurt. Spencer Strider probably won't pitch again this year. We're clearly hurting, so I'm sure Alex is on the phones, and hopefully he's on phones, speed dial, all that shit. So we definitely need help. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tenna, batting for the Nationals. Braves trying to win their 5th straight game, I believe. Lead currently 8 games over the Phillies. Phillies in Baltimore, top of the second, no score. Again, the Phillies will probably do some things too. So, it's what it is. Did that rip? Yeah, I guess it did. So that's not going to work. That's not going to. Bear with me, y'all. I'm just getting situated. So it'll take a few minutes before I can get totally together with what I need. I just want to get the live stream. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that like button. Had a great time at the game on Friday night. J.R. Ritchie, he's been talked about trade rumors as well. I don't know. They call that a strike, but that's a challenge. That's clearly a ball. I guess they called it a strike. I was surprised at that. But hit that like button, y'all. Comment, subscribe. 4 away. As of right now, 4 away from 100. Not bad for being on a new channel for about 2 weeks. I'll be right back, folks. I'm just getting situated. So. dropping shit all over the place. Fucking A, man. Trying to get some fresh air up into here also. It's a little humid, I know, but trying to get some fresh air up in here. Whew. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm making lunch also. What's up, Dashy? How you doing? So the Braves go, Nationals go to the bottom of the second, no score. Nationals strand 2 runners on. Mets just traded Freddie Peralta to the Rays. Okay, so that's another pitch off the board. Alex, what are you doing, man? Oh, my God. I mean, well, not that the Mets, would have done any trades with the Braves. So, I mean, I'm not too upset by that because I really don't think the Mets would have traded anybody to the Braves. I really don't. So, I think that was probably something that's not surprising. I think the Braves are pretty much focused on Kevin Gausman, Michael Wacha, and Hunter Green probably. Have you heard anything on the Hunter Green spectrum, Dashy, about what the Reds are going to do? I mean, his name has been floated around with the Braves too, so I'm just curious to know if you know anything about that. Here, let me put Gwinnett Cleanstones right here. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Columbus Cleanstones. Trade and JT Realmuto just flied out to the wall in Baltimore. They're going to the bottom of the second, and it's scoreless. The Phillies and the Orioles. Well, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on what the Reds are going to do. Do y'all think y'all are going to make a wild card spot? Because, I mean, his name is out there. So, what's up, Slita? My kitty cat's over here wanting food, even though she eats all the time. Okay, so Michael Harris leads it off for the Braves in the bottom of the second, scoreless. I like steak in the middle. One out in the second. Yeah. What's up, Matthew? I mean, yeah, the Braves definitely could have done a better deal than that. But If you watch my video I uploaded earlier today, I don't hate on the Dodgers. Not the Dodgers' fault that the Dodgers spend money. Maybe these other teams like the Braves and everybody else should follow suit. In order to win, you got to spend money, man. You got to be willing to make the moves. But that don't guarantee the Dodgers a World Series, though. They almost lost it last year. But, yeah. That definitely puts more pressure on the other teams. Braves, Brewers, Phillies, Cubs. So, 1 ball, 2 strike count to Ozzy Albies. No score, bottom of the second. Nationals, Braves. Orioles and Phillies are no score in the second. But like I said, I don't know about the league is cooked. Got 6 people watching. Y'all hit that like button. Come on, thumbs up. Come on. Heard that Freddie Peralta was just traded to the Rays. Thank you, Dashy, for that breaking news. Yeah. Well, Casey Wise's name is out there a lot attached to the Braves, but then again, so was Scooble, and you saw what happened. I wouldn't mind having Robbie Ray and Casey Mize. Kevin Gausman. The Braves have to get at least two more guys. Have to get at least 2 more guys. And the base hit by Albies to the left. So a 1-out single for Albies, first Braves hit. Hey, baby. I'll be here today and tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, my channel needs to get more likes than it does. Get a lot of people watching, but very little likes. And the ground ball, double play, 2nd to 1. And that retires the side. So Dubon hits into a double play, and that ends that inning. Top of the 3rd, no score. The Braves have the Marlins after this, coming to town after an off day tomorrow. Huh. Let me hold on. People would think I'm a Dodger fan, huh? After looking at all this. You know, people like to always judge while I got all these jerseys and shit in here. This is a sports room, people. It's not just my teams. It's a sports room. You know, sports, teams. You know, you go to sports bars, same shit. Top of the third in Baltimore, no score, Phillies, Orioles. Top of the third, Wood batting, no score, Braves, Nationals. Sox lead the Rays 2-0, top of the second. Hey, Slita, what you looking at? That's better. Okay, good. Get the Braves logo in there. Strikes out Wood, 1 out. ABS challenge. Wood's challenging the strike call, and that was clearly a ball. Okay, so 2-1. 2-2. That ball was like a low by a foot. Where the hell did the umpire think that was a strike? And that's going to be a pop-up on the infield, shallow infield, going outfield. Dubon calls off. Lane Thomas expected to maybe play Tuesday against the Marlins. Boy. All right, let me fix that Braves jersey there. Hey, baby. I love you. Love you. Bye-bye. Be right back, folks. Your Majesty, come on, forget me. Let me try to, since it is a baseball deadline, trade deadline, let me try to situate this where I can get some baseball teams on it. What's that? Braves and the Stankies. Right there. The Yankees. Who don't mind spending money either. The Yankees are a heavy spender as well. Let's don't kid ourselves. They spend money too. Yep. Fucking pitiful Mets. Bitches. They suck balls. And the Braves. And I'll make sure I put the Braves on there. Gotta have the Braves, right? Make sure. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Let me fix it. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Well, that is a Braves hat, in case you don't know. You can't really tell, but yeah, it is. Okay, let me. Did it get it right there? All right, cool. Michael Harris just missed that one off the top of the wall or something. Oh, no, did he make the catch? Yeah, he did. Michael Harris made the catch. Nope. Attempt. So they got a runner at first, 2 outs. The MLB needs a salary cap. No, they don't need to make a salary cap. Other teams just have to do what the Dodgers do, spend money. I mean, like I said, I don't hate the Dodgers at all. I don't hate the Dodgers for doing this. I don't. They want to win a ring every year, and they do what they can to win a ring every year. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the Dodgers do what they got. They feel like they have to do to win. So, I mean, I'm not going to hate on that. I don't hate on that. The other teams get upset, like fans like you and other fans of other teams, because their owner, their GMs don't do it. You know, I mean, do it. Make the moves. Make moves that the Dodgers do. You know? Get upset. Make moves. You know? Like I said, don't hate on teams because they make moves. And the Phillies just hit a 2-run homer in Baltimore. I couldn't tell you. I mean, he's not incompetent. He gets good players here. He just doesn't get the right players when it matters in the end. I mean, we wouldn't be in the playoffs again, potentially. Another division title if he didn't do well. He just doesn't, you know, at the deadline, he doesn't get the right players. I mean, you did it once in 2021, but that's it. You know? Bottom of the third, no score in Atlanta. Phillies up 2-0 on the Orioles. Hey, Dashy, what's the Mets score against the Marlins? So 2-0 Phillies in the top of the third. Scoreless after 2 innings. Okay. It's going to be an interesting rest of the day today, night, and tomorrow. But if Alex doesn't do anything really, he's stupid. But the pitching staff constructed right now is not enough to win a World Series. Nope. Absolutely not. There's not one Braves fan that can tell you with a straight face that this pitching staff right now is constructed. Right now is a World Series team, and they're not. Nope. And if they are, they're those typical Braves fans that just kiss ass. You know what I'm saying? No score, bottom of third, Nationals, Braves. Because the Braves ownership is cheap. They don't want to spend money. They want to make money, but they don't want to spend it. Because the Braves clearly could have offered more than what the Dodgers did to get Skubal. So Yastrzemski leads it off in the third against Cavalli. That's a fly ball deep to right field. Did he get enough of it? Yes, he did. Mike Yastrzemski with the home run to lead off the third. And the Braves lead the Nationals 1-0. Mike Yastrzemski in this second half has shown what I saw with the San Francisco Giants. Yeah. Hey, Fizzle, her house is right next door. Literally, you've been here before. You should know that. Right, literally right next door. It doesn't take long to get set. So Austin Riley at the plate. I don't remember Austin Riley's last home run. Hey, Fizzle, if you haven't hit the like button, here's a question, hey, Fizzle. Do you hit the like button on my streams and videos? I'm just curious. Do you do your part? No balls in one strike to Riley. I'm just curious. The pitch. Fly ball out of play. All these years I've known you. No balls and 2 strikes to Austin Riley, already behind an account, per usual. 0-2 pitch, and a fly ball foul out of play. Austin Riley's name recently popped up in trade rumors, although I don't think the Braves will pull the trigger, but you never know. No balls, 2 strikes to Riley. The pitch. Ball. Double tap, whatever. Hit the like button. 1 ball, 2 strikes to pitch. Low. Did he go? No, he did not. Because I'm stuck at 2 lights before you came in here. Hit the like button, my friend. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Riley. A run in on the Yastrzemski homer. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right down the middle. God damn, man. Riley takes a lot of pitches down the middle, too. This guy has no fucking clue anymore how to hit. Unbelievable. 1 out in the 3rd. For Jim Jarvis, is this a mukbang stream? It's whatever I want it to be. Hit the like button. No balls in 1 strike to Jarvis. Outside 1-1. Fair enough, but no, it's a baseball stream. Who's to say I can't eat on stream, right? 1 ball, 1 strike to Jarvis. High 2-1. Kim has been called up to the Braves from what I heard. So I don't know. Clearly the Braves aren't smart enough to just release his ass because he sucks, but whatever. Two balls, 1 strike to pitch. When Jarvis hits a shot to right, second baseman has it. 2 out. All right, no score in New York, bottom of the 3rd. What are the Nationals in the wild card race right now, Dashy? Two outs for Drake Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. Look like it's raining a little bit in Baltimore. So I'll keep you abreast on how that's going. 2-0 Phillies. Phillies trying to win their first series since the All-Star break. 1 ball, no strikes to Baldwin, the pitch. Caught the bottom of the corner, 1-1. A home run to lead off the inning by Mike Yastrzemski has the Braves up currently 1-0. Over the Nat Acuna at the plate or on deck. One ball, one strike to pitch. Low, 2-1. So I got 8 people watching and 2 likes. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Come on. Even if you hate on me, man, come on. You clearly like to watch. Hit that fucking like button. Let's go. 2-1 pitch to Baldwin. Outside corner ball, 3-1. You guys who just watch and don't hit the likes, man, you should be ashamed of yourself. Yep. Thank you very much. Should be 8. 8 people watching, 8 likes. 3-1 pitch. Outside corner. I don't know. He may want to. That was outside, but he's not going to challenge it. 3-2. Thanks, A. Pizzle. 3-2 pitch to Baldwin. Low and inside, ball 4. 2-out walk. Again, I'm on vacation until Thursday, so any breaking news between these next 2 days I will have for you as soon as I can. I broke a couple of breaking news last night, but I don't spend every minute on YouTube. And to answer the question that was asked, in case people don't know, this is a sports room. Okay? I don't only have my merchandise for my teams. I have sports. If you go to a sports bar, even in Atlanta, whatever, right? Don't they got hats and jerseys of other teams? Sure do. That's what I do. This is a sports room. It's not just a Atlanta sports room. It's a sports room. Okay? People keep asking me that shit all the time. Why you got jerseys of other teams here? It's a sports bar, a.k.a. sports room. If you can't get that in your thick head, I don't know what to tell you people. 1 ball, 1 strike to Acuna. Low and outside, 2-1. But you also have to remember some of your viewers are haters. Oh, yeah, they're some of my viewers, most of them. I already know they ain't hitting the like button. I get that. And to y'all can go jump in a lake for all I care. 2 balls and 1 strike to Acuna. The pitch. Inside, ooh. He's not going to challenge that? No, that caught the corner. Coming into today, 4 subscribers from 100. After about just 2 weeks of opening this new channel. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Acuna. Baldwin at first. Pitch. And Acuna slice. Fouls back that upper pitch. I'm hopeful to go to Lake Lanier tomorrow, Fizzle. The weather's supposed to be a lot better. I did call Lake Lanier earlier today, a couple hours ago, and they said rain's in the forecast. It's overcast. It's supposed to rain a lot later in the afternoon. So, because what I want to do is be there from like 11 to like 4. You know what I mean? If it's going to rain later in the afternoon, that doesn't do me anything. Mid-afternoon. And Acuna strikes out. Leave a runner on base, but the Yastrzemski homer gives the Braves a 1-0 lead as we go to the 4th. Phillies and Orioles bottom of the 3rd. They're drying off the field with some kind of sod or whatever that is. I don't know where the Phillies are. Right now, I think the Phillies hold the 3rd spot, the 3rd wild card spot. I could be wrong. And I will be shaving my head probably today. Oh, Coney is ridiculous. Such a rich area. Well, I'll have fun, Fizzle, as long as the weather holds up. I'm not going to Lake Lanier if it's overcast and might rain. I'm going only if it's going to be sunny from when I'm there. Because, I want some rays, too. I don't want to be laying out swimming in the top part of Lake Lanier overcast. It needs to be pretty good weather. That's the only issue. That's why I didn't go today, because it's overcast and sprinkling, and it's going to rain between like 1 and 6. So I'm not going to do that. I don't know what they're doing in Baltimore. They're throwing shit on the fucking infield. Well, while they're doing that, let me check the scores and then the trade rumors. I mean, I've been doing the trade rumor shit on my phone for weeks. Okay. Okay, the Rays are to acquire Freddie Peralta of the Mets. You see that deal? The Rays are acquiring right-hander Freddie Peralta from the New York Mets. The Mets will get Aiden Smith, Emilian Petrie, and Gary Gilhill. So that's not a bad pickup for them. Red Sox made an offer for Ellie De La Cruz of the Reds. Let's see. Reports say here, Dash, you don't know if you know. According to Sean McAdam of Mass Live, the Red Sox made an offer to the Reds for shortstop Ellie De La Cruz. Needless to say, the Reds rejected the proposal. The Reds were asking for young major leaguers instead. I don't think that, I don't know why the Reds clearly would not want to get rid of him. But they're obviously fielding offers. The Royals select former Brave Aaron Bummer. The Cubs are interested in Serrano, Weaver, and Hoffman. Alex, what are you doing on the phones, man? Just curious. Are you by your phone, or is your phone bill? Did you not pay your phone bill? You forgot how to pick up a phone, or what? I mean, what's going on with you, Alex? What are we doing here? I'm just curious, sir. Are you doing anything? I mean, what's going on, Alex Anthopoulos? I mean, are you awake yet, Alex, or did you take your pre-workout? Are you awake, sir? I'm just curious. Are you doing anything, man? I'm just curious. You have a good lunch, right? Everything working okay for you? What are you doing over there in your office? Anything? Anything, sir? One out. No. Sorry, run out first. 2 balls, 1 strike in the top of the 4th. You know damn well Scooble's glad to be out of Detroit. And please, all that emotional bullshit. And ball 4 and Richie. Now the Nationals have first and second, 1 out. Reds are demanding higher prices for Ellie De La Cruz. So what do y'all want? I mean, I would love for him to come to the Braves, but right now we need pitching. So Phillies and Orioles 2-0 rain delay in the 3rd. I believe it's the 3rd or 4th. No, in the bottom of the 3rd. They're in a rain delay. Cardinals lead the Blue Jays 1-0, bottom of the 4th. Kevin Gausman's name out there. Did he make his last start for Toronto yesterday? I was watching the game. Kevin Gausman, obviously, pitched here. Alex Anthopoulos was clapping cheeks. I don't know. He must be doing something because he ain't doing – right now it's dead. Guardians lead Arizona 2-0, bottom of the 3rd. White Sox 2, Rays into 3. Marlins, Mets, top of the 4th, no scores. So since the Phillies game is in a rain delay, I'll go on my phone and go to the Marlins-Mets game. Reds lead the Pirates 4-0 in the 3rd. Rangers, Astros, Yankees, Cubs, scoreless. Going to the top of the 2nd, a couple other games later. So I'll go to the Marlins and the Mets game. And like I said, if anything happens, please, if I don't post it first, let me know in the chat. Any breaking news on the Mets or the Braves as far as the trade deadline goes. Right now, there's nothing to report for the Braves. Alex Anthopoulos is just playing with himself right now. So letting everybody else pick up pitchers. Freddie Peralta was linked to the Braves, gone. Tariq Skubal linked to the Braves, gone. So there's 2 pitchers already gone. You know what I mean? Already gone. Yeah, Dash, I already said the Orioles in the rain delay. I already said that. Thank you. So 2 pitchers off the board, gone. 1 ball and 1 strike to Nunez. Nationals trying to salvage a game. Braves have won the series the first 3 games. I don't remember the last time the Braves had a 4-game sweep. It would be nice, but this would be the game that the Nationals win because, like I said, it's J.R. Ritchie. It ain't like it's some top starter. You know? 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nunez. 63rd pitch coming up for Ritchie. The pitch. And there's a chopper foul out of play. God damn. All right. Got the Mets game. Okay, Dashy, you don't need to give me more updates on the Mets now. I got the Mets and the Marlins on my phone. That's no score. Top of the 4th. Marlins are batting. Mets still wearing their 86 unis. Trying to relive any resemblance of glory. They had the 1986 weekend yesterday to the 86, their last World Series team. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nunez. Look for a double play. There's a fly ball to the left and out of play. I do like the old school Mets uniforms, though. It does bring back memories. Mets have already gotten rid of Freddie Peralta, and that's not the only. And hold on, they've traded Freddie Peralta, and they've already traded. They traded somebody a couple days ago. Who the fuck was it? Top of my head. AJ Minter. There's a pop-up. Nope, strikeout. Ritchie strikes out Nunez, 1 out. So the Mets have already gotten rid of 2 players this trade deadline and clearly going to be a lot more. Cleveland baseball fans, I don't know what to say. And Dashy, you are about as an emotional fan as I've ever seen in my life. The pitch. And there's a fly ball to right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. He had to hold up at third, see if the ball was going to drop. And the Nationals have the bases loaded, so keeps the double play in order. Nationals have base loaded up. It was a little off the inside of the bat, jam job a little bit. Ozzie couldn't catch up to it. And it just fell in behind him, so bases loaded, 1 out. Ground ball in New York, and the Miami runner is out. So this guy right here who can hit the ball hard, Chaparro, is at the plate. Pitch. Almost hit him. Did it hit him? Yes. Ritchie knocks down Chaparro with the hit by pitch. Hopefully he's okay. Hit him in the upper, or did he get away from it? I hope he did. It's really hard for me to clown the Mets because no, it's not. It's not hard for me. It's easy for me. Mets fans have trolled me like crazy for years, so I'm just giving them back giving them back what they gave me. He got hit. He's okay, hopefully. Run scores 1-1. Bases remain loaded, 1 out. So we get the home run and give the run right back, and the Nationals have a chance to do more. That pitch just got away from Ritchie. I don't think it was intentional. Hit him right in the helmet. At least it didn't hit his face. Hit the helmet. It seems to be okay. Good job, man. Ritchie had better control. So base loaded, 1 out for Wood, dangerous hitter. Don't care about none of that, Andrew, so delete the comment, sir. Thank you. Or I'll delete it for you. No balls and 2 strikes to Wood. No, I'm sorry, he's 0 for 2. 1 ball and no strikes to Wood. And a check swing foul. Thank you. One ball and 1 strike to Wood. Bases are loaded. A run in, tie game. Richie going to look for a double play here to get out of it. Took some off of that pitch. Strike 1 and 2 on the curve. 1-1, top of the fourth. Phillies and Orioles in a rain delay. 2-0 Phillies in the third. James Wood, 208 average, 2 grand slams in his career with the bases loaded. 1 ball and 2 strikes to pitch. Just missed on the inside corner, 2 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside ball, 3 and 2. Don't want to give him anything to hit here, but you got to be careful. You're 1 pitch away from walking in a run. See what kind of pitch he makes here with 3 and 2. Richie pitched number 74 and took some off of that one, and he struck out. And there's 2 outs. Or did he foul tip it? Oh, he foul tipped it, and Drake Baldwin couldn't hold on to it. So count remains full. If he would have held on to it, would have been a strikeout. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Took something off of that one. Fly ball at the end of the bat. Should be deep enough to score the run. Harris makes the catch. Tagged from third. And he's going to score easy. And the Nationals take a 2-1 lead. Expectations on the Falcons? I have no expectations. I think they're going to suck. Their head coach sucks. The quarterback situation sucks. I'm not one of those Falcon fans. We got a lot of talent on offense, a lot of talent on defense, but our coach sucks, and we got no quarterback. So, I mean, you put those 2 issues together, and I don't expect anything. Just going to take it game by game and see what happens. I'm not one of those delusional Falcon fans where it's like, rise up. They look good in training camp. Rise up. Strand looks good in training camp. Rise up. We're making plays in camp. Rise up. I mean, get the hell out of my face. I do that. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lyle. The pitch. Took some off of there. 1 and 1. 9 people watching and only 2 likes. Yeah, they're going to eat, right? What are they going to eat? So first and second, 2 outs, 1 ball and 1 strike to Lyle, the pitch. And there's a pop-up. Will it stay into play? Giving chase is Dubon and out of play, 1 and 2. Yeah, they're going to cook. Cook what? It's fucking stupid, man. I mean, it'd be one thing if you had a head coach with a winning record and also if you had a good quarterback. I mean, we have neither. And some of these dumb fans act like we're going to do something this year. Come on, stop. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lyle. 2 runs in for the Nationals. The pitch. High. 2 and 2. So this will probably be his last inning. Nick Krella's got to go. He's a clown. Whatever. Don't care about the Reds, Dashy. 2 balls, but vent all you want. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Try to get out of this 80th pitch. The pitch. High, full count. Stefanski, the 2-time coach of the year. How is that exciting? He's had 2 straight losing seasons. Why am I worried about what he did years ago? His last 2 years, the Browns have sucked. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Ozzie played him well, threw out, and that retires the side. The Nationals do get 2 runs out of it. Could have been worse. You go to the bottom of the 4th inning, Nationals 2, Braves 1. I mean, why do I care what he did 3, 4, 5 years ago? I don't care about that. What's that song by Janet Jackson? Dun, 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 dun. What have you done for me lately? Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, the Braves just tied it. Matt Olson homer. 2-2 in the fourth. So Matt Olson definitely getting his stroke back. So 2-2. I just came in. Bad Dog just mentioned Tom Seaver. So 2-2. Michael Harris at the plate. Ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. $97 subscribers, 3 more to 100, just 3 more people, and I'll hit that 100 subscriber mark. Not bad for 2 weeks. Not bad for 2 weeks. Appreciate that, everybody who's helping me get this channel out. Activity warming up in the Braves bullpen. Michael Harris, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low, 2-2. So Matt Olson homer has tied it up here in the bottom of the fourth. I'm not going to explain, Andrew, why I deleted the old channel. If you want to know, watch the videos. So delete that comment too, please. I've already mentioned that before. Okay, only 500 subscribers to monetize. Good. Not that I got much anyway, but yeah, I'm not explaining that again. I already explained it in the videos. Go watch them. Tired of people asking me that shit. The pitch to Harris, and he hits that one to the left. Off the end of the bat, it's going to hang up there, 1 out. Let's see. Let's see. Ozzy always at the plate for the Braves. I'm just checking updates. D-backs emerge as potential landing spot for Casey Mize. I'm telling you, Alex, man, you got to do something, man. So I don't see any thing on him. Casey Mize, Braves. The pitch to Ozzy. I mean, why would you not want to come here? You know, I mean, seriously, why would you not want to come here? One ball, 2 strikes to Albies. Fly ball to left off the end of the bat. Pretty well hit, but it's going to hang up there, 2 out. Okay, so no current update there really on Casey Mize. Let me see on Kevin Gausman. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's taken Alex so long to get to make some acquisitions. I mean, he clearly Alex is not blind. Clearly, he sees we got pitching issues. You know what I mean? Clearly he sees we got pitching issues. It's fucking ridiculous that we're still at 3 o'clock on Sunday and nothing done. I mean, it's absurd, really, when you think about it. It is absurd. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, it should be a far gone conclusion. He should be on these phones. I mean, I'm sure he is, but he needs to be more aggressive and get this shit done, man. There's no excuse to still be wondering if we're going to do anything. We should already have at least a starting pitcher added by now. And there's no fucking secret. You know? It just makes no sense. Two balls and one strike to Dubon. Says here, Atlanta Braves are actively pursuing starting pitching upgrades ahead of the trade deadline, driven by heavy rotation injuries. Where all I see is rumors and nothing being done. You know, nothing's being done. So, and there's a line shot to third on the hop. Nice play, long throw, got him, inning over. But a Maddolson homer ties it up here in the fourth. It's 2-2. Maddolson definitely heating up. Atlanta has shown strong interest in the Tigers' right-hander who is having a strong, affordable bounce-back season before hitting free agency. Bailey Falter, that was nothing right there. He probably won't even pitch for us. Yahoo Sports says 3 starters the Atlanta Braves must trade for after the Tariq Skubal news. Yeah, Mr. Go Philly. Yeah, they did. But like I said, I can't hate on the Dodgers. The Braves, it said, Yahoo Sports says the Braves should go after Tigers, should sign Tigers pitcher Casey Mize, Mariners pitcher Emerson Hancock, and Angels pitcher Jose Soriano. Okay, John Heyman reports the Braves have interest in Soriano. So the Braves have all these interest in these pitchers. How about do something? How about make it official? You know, how about make the shit official, man? Instead of all this fucking wondering. I mean, what are you going to do? Take it down? You're going to stress us out until the last few minutes? I mean, come on, Alex. So 2-2, top of the fifth. Let's see what Bad Dog has to say. I know he's streaming right now. The Yankees and the Cubs.
Definitely. They beat Dallas, I'll feel much better. Week 1, to me, is going to tell us a lot about what this Giants team is. They're not going to beat the Rams, I can tell you that. But if they beat the Cowboys, I'll have a much more positive outlook. And not that I don't. I mean, I think the Giants can surprise, but they got to beat Dallas. McMahon lines a base hit to left. So the Yankees with their first base runner was McMahon, who was hitting a solid 207 coming into the bat with 9 home runs. So another high, another very low batting average guy. But he took a hanging breaking ball to Ray and ripped it to right for the hit. The Yankees with a good start to their third. Then they got the shortstop, Jose Caballero, another Yankee with a much less than 700 OPS. His OPS is 667. Because again, a low average and no other hits except for home runs. So he's equivalent to that's even worse, to a lower OPS. It'll be a 1-0 to Jose. Runner at first and nobody on the top of the third. Pitch. Crushed. Way back. You can forget about this one. Bye, Felicia. This ball is gone.
Hawk Harrelson.
Jose Caballero takes the grand tour. When he touches home plate, the Yankees lead 2-0. Wind blowing in or wind not blowing in, he absolutely crushed that ball. First home run in almost a month. And there you go again, Yankee fans. It is the only way they score runs, by hitting home runs. They get a 2-0 lead after Reyes struck out the first 5 Yankees, a single and a 2-run homer. And here is Wells taking a massive rip and fouling it back. The count is 0-1. That's just a center cut fastball, and Caballero didn't miss it. And that's all that was. Belt high, dead center. Caballero made him pay with a long home run to left center. The pitch is in there for a strike to Wells. The count is quickly 0-2. The worst hitting catcher in the major leagues. One of the worst hitting players in the major leagues. The hell of catchers. It'll be an 0-2. Way upstairs. You should be very happy. The Reds lead 7-1. Rays are actually losing today, so see how these scores end up. It'll be a 1-2 here. What up, Jack? What up, Slita? Hey, Biz, what up, brother? Slita, drop a link to your channel in the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe to my guy Sports Live in the ATL new channel. Well, once at 100 subscribers, I think he was 4 away. I think he said it was 4 away. It was at the Braves game last night. So, shout out to the Braves who have a commanding lead in the NL East. But yeah, if you want to drop a link to your channel, dude, drop it in there. Get you to 100 subs. 1-2 pitch outside the Wells. 2-2. Austin hitting a solid 162. That's right. An everyday catcher hitting 162. Fouled it off his shin. The count remains 2-2. To Austin Wells was changed up his facial hair. Had a full goatee going. Now he just has the lower lip goatee with the chew.
The lower lip
goatee.
goatee.
What you do with your facial hair, dickhead. You can't swing the bat. Now Munson, that was a stash. Of course, Munson's a legend. And Wells were not. The 2-2 grounded foul. All of a sudden, Ray can't get anybody out from the Yanks. Murder and Shrine, what up? Mickey, what up? It'll be a 2-2 pitch outside 3-2 to the light hitting Wells. If you're Colin Rea, you must challenge a 162 hitter. There's no reason to not just throw the ball down the middle plate and say hit it. If you can. And he walked him. That's a terrible job. That's a terrible job by Colin Rea. You have to make him put the ball in play. I mean, he's hitting 162. So the Yankees will take the base runner. And the pitching coach will come out here and have a word. All of a sudden, Rea can't, like I said, can't get anybody out after striking out the first 5 batters. Trent Grisham was struck out on 3 pitches, his first at bat. Yeah, not quite Raleigh fingers. He got the curlies on the end of the stash. But Austin Wells does draw one. I'll tell you, man, the Braves need starters. The Yankees have starters. The Yankees have no hitters. The hitters they do have are all hurt, but the rest of this team stinks outside of Ben Rice. They're just Chewy lining the home run. I mean, that's really, it's been like that for years. That's why they don't win World Series. They can beat up on bad teams. And not that the Cubs are a bad team. The Cubs are actually not bad at all. They're actually pretty good. The Yankees hit home runs, they're going to win. If they don't, they're going to lose. And that's just really the way it is. And it's hard to hit home runs in October. Pitch in there for a strike to turn the count. 0-1. Curveball very high. Ray, all of a sudden, like I said, his command is not there. That is not where he wanted the curveball. He did not want that fastball. The Caballero went in where it ended up being. 1 Wells. The 0-1. Way outside 1-1. The Yankees actually do steal bases, and I like that. I like that they steal bases, but the Yankees don't do anybody hitting and running. Of course, they don't make contact, so I do like the stolen base, though. I always have. Ricky Henderson was one of my favorite players. Grisham with a solid pop-up to third in foul territory, making the catch as Bregman, and there's one away here in the Yankees. Second, good job by Trent. Again, a solid 210 hitter with a 310 OBS, or off-base percentage, rather, and a 690 OPS. That's your leadoff hitter. Terrible job by the Yankees giving that guy a qualifying offer of $22 million. And this goes to show.
This is bonus coverage right here with Bad Dog. Goes some about Bad Dog.
Instead said, "Oh my God, the Yankees going to give me $22 million. I'll rob them of that $22 million." Here's Rice sinking low. The counts 1-0 to Big Ben. It's down to 268. He's been scuffling a little bit at the plate. He's had a fantastic year though with the Yankees, an all-star for the first time. Drove in a run right after Bellinger drove in two. Pitch at the lower portion of the
Okay, that was Bad Dog right there. Go over and support his channel. Braves 2-2 in the bottom of the fifth. I believe that's where we're at in the bottom of the fifth. Yep, bottom of the fifth. Shrimsky leads off. He led off the fourth with a homer. Or was it the third? One of the two. Dashy, I already know about all the trades yesterday. I already know about all that. Thank you. 1 for 1. Yastrzemski hasn't had 2 homers in a game this year. Maybe this will be the day. 1-0 pitch. Tried to bunt his way on there. Cavelli's still in there for the Nationals. Nationals have a decent starting pitching staff. Not great, but decent. They don't throw a lot of pitches. They give you innings. Just like last night with Mikolas, even though he didn't pitch great, he pitched, I think, into the 6th or 7th. 1 ball, 1 strike to Yastrzemski. And he slices out and foul 1-2. Again, I'm all over the trade rumors for the Braves. One ball and 2 strikes to Yastrzemski. Again, the last trade that has been uploaded is the Rays to acquire former Mets pitcher Freddie Peralta. So the Rays have helped themselves. The Dodgers clearly helped themselves, even though they didn't need any help. The Pirates are interested in Taylor Ward and Joe Adell. Taylor Ward's name mentioned. Ward with the Orioles. His name was mentioned with the Braves. I mean, the Braves have had their name attached to many players. Lane Thomas was one they had attached to, and they did get that done. 2-2 pitch, and Yastrzemski hits a ground ball to second. There was one Thomas that played for the Braves. I actually thought it was Lane Thomas, but I was wrong. So, yeah. Let me check the Gwinnett Stripers game. There's 1 out in the 5th. Gwinnett plays at 5:05. Let's check Columbus. Columbus plays at 4:05 against Rocket City. Austin Riley at the plate. And Riley, of course, takes a first pitch strike. I mean, if y'all, I don't know if y'all have watched the games like I do, but Austin Riley finds himself down in the count quickly. 0-1, 1-2 constantly. Very rarely does he ever have any at-bats where he's ahead of the count. 0-1 pitch. There's a shot to right field, and will that fall down? It does, to the wall. Bounces. Riley hustles to second with a 1-out double as he goes the other way. And a 1-out double for Riley. So that's good to see Riley go opposite way. Riley's actually better when he's going the opposite way, honestly speaking. When he tries to pull everything, that's where he gets into trouble. I'd like to get a little bit of insurance here. Again, any breaking news that happens at the moment, I will let you know. Ian Thomas, was that who it was? 2015. I've always, for some reason, attached Lane Thomas's name to the Braves in the past. Ground ball up the middle. Nice play by Abrams. Throw to first. High throw gets away from the first baseman. Riley's going to score. Braves lead it 3-2. Back up by the pitcher. He had plenty of time to get the out. I don't know what exactly happened. Did it hit off the glove? I'm going to check the play out here. Abrams had him played right up the middle where it was hit. Comfortable throw to first. He kind of rushed it a little bit. Why, I don't know. I mean, it's Jim Jarvis. He can run, so that might be it. It was off the top of the glove. He had to stretch out a little bit, and Riley kept on running. So the Braves take a 3-2 lead here in the fifth. I don't know if that'll be charged an error to Abrams or not. Runner at first, one out. So one out runner at first. Braves have taken the lead, their second lead of the game. Anybody cares at my cash app? It's $ Slita Sports. Cavalli was 69 pitches. I'm going to be shaving my head today again. 3-2 Braves. Now Baldwin at the plate. He's 0 for 1. 70th pitch coming up from Cavalli. Like I said, the Nationals pitchers go deep in the ball game. I mean, the Nationals pitchers will give you innings. I've noticed that because, I mean, very rarely have I seen the Braves knock out a Nationals pitcher early. Still at 97 subscribers. Come on, you hit it. I need 3 more to get to 100. Jarvis at first. Again, we're talking about stolen bases. Jarvis is a guy who can run, but the Braves have made a habit of just staying at first base. I mean, very rarely do they try to run. I wouldn't say total bald look, but clean cut. I mean, I shaved last week. I shaved like every week and a half or so. I mean, like I said, it's so hot out there, and I just don't like dealing with all the hair anymore. So Jarvis at first base. C.J. Abrams' name was has been in the mention of trade. Don't think the Nationals will get rid of him. Did I lose a bet or something? What are you talking about? What do you mean, did I lose a bet? 2 balls and no strikes to Baldwin. The pitch, low 3-0. Coming into the day, the Washington Nationals are obviously not in the divisional hunt, but they're in the wild card hunt. They are currently 3.5 games behind the third wild card spot. The top 3 spots are held by the Cubs, Arizona, and Phillies. And the Marlins, Padres, Pirates are ahead of them. So, and a ground ball up the middle, could be 2, 2nd to 1, and that ends the inning. A lot of double plays. The Braves hit and do a lot of double plays too. But you do get a run on the throwing error, top of the 6th, 3-2 Braves. I mean, seriously, brother, they can do a lot of double plays. Okay, I'm trying to read here. Somebody asked on ESPN, why were there no more offers for Skubal? Tariq Skubal is from ESPN. Tariq Skubal is head to the Dodgers. In one of the biggest deadline deals in recent memory, the Dodgers acquired the 2-time Cy Young winner in exchange for outfielders Zaire Hope, right-hander River Ryan, and right-hander Brady Smith. Guys, clearly the Braves could have topped. First impressions of the deal. Like I said, I don't hate, but I'm trying to figure why nobody offered anymore. I mean, if they did, why they didn't take them. I'm not saying it didn't do diligence. I just can't believe Milwaukee or even Atlanta didn't pounce with a better package. Exactly. They clearly should have. I mean, the Braves have one of the best farm systems. So it's kind of, I mean, it's still kind of perplexed. I mean, I would think that Alex made an offer. I don't know for sure. I like to think that the Brewers made an offer, but like I said, they didn't really give up much. These not like these are some of the Dodgers' top prospects that they gave to Detroit. So I really don't know what exactly. I just think maybe Tariq just wanted to go to the Dodgers. The Blue Jays just acquired Jamison Talion. Don't care, Dashy, unless it pertains to the Braves or the Mets. I don't care. No disrespect. I don't care about who the Blue Jays get unless it comes from the Braves. I'm worried about the Braves and the Mets implosion. That's what I'm worried about. But thank you for the update. But I have no desire. I don't care about that. I'm worried about the Braves. Okay, yeah, but you are right. Blue Jays acquired Jamison Tallon, wherever the hell he's from the Cubs. So why are you giving me? That's not even a trade. That's not even any importance. The Giants have just claimed Buddy Kennedy from the Mariners off waivers. Okay, that's great. Alex, I'm still waiting on you, sir. Still waiting on you, Mr. Alex Antopoulos. Well, this final 24 hours is going to be insane. Watch. Giants infielder Larissa Rise faces trade rumors, but we already knew that. And I mean, we clearly already knew that. Maybe the Lake Lanier. I don't know. It's not great weather. It's decent weather over here. And strike three. And Richie. I'm sorry, it's not Richie anymore. It is the guy that we kept bouncing around. Well, that's Didier Fuentes. So, again, Lane Thomas acquired from the Royals last night will probably be in the lineup on Tuesday against the Marlins. I mean, I would look. You know, Casey Mize's name is out there still. Kevin Gausman, Michael Wacha, Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray's name has been attached to the Braves a lot. But Jacob deGrom of the Rangers, I wouldn't mind seeing him. It says rumors from The Athletic suggest Rangers pitcher former Met Jacob deGrom could potentially waive his no-trade clause to pitch closer to his Florida home, making Atlanta a theoretical dark horse destination. I mean, I would be okay with that too. You know, I mean, I thought the Braves should have gone after deGrom a couple of years back when he was with the Mets before. One out in the sixth for Nunez. Oh, I got 10 people watching and just 2 likes. Come on, you'll hit the like button. So somebody took off a like. There was 3. Man, I'll tell you, man, when you got a lot of haters, man, it's insane, right? It's okay. It's okay. Keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. My plan tomorrow is to go to the gym in the morning, and if the weather's good in Lake Lanier, I'm probably going to try to go to Lake Lanier. We shall see how that works out. The Lake Lanier lady said, looks like pretty good weather for Tuesday. Monday is like 19%. But like I said, I got to make sure it's going to be sunny for the whole time. I don't want to go there when it's sunny and then it goes cloudy. I don't want that. I want it to be sunny the whole time I'm there because I plan on spending about 4 or 5 hours at the lake. And I need it to be sunny weather. Do you think you have the most hair? I doubt that seriously, Fizzle, but I do got a lot. That's clearly obvious. I got a lot. There's a shot to right field, but it's going to hang up there for Acuna, and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 for Fuentes. Bottom of this. I'm sorry, that was Yastrzemski. Bottom of 6, 3-2 Braves. Let's check out the stats right now for his Richie just called up late last night. His day is over. Will he be sent back down? Because if the Braves make some acquisitions, which they should, at least 2, he might be sent back down to Gwinnett come Monday or Tuesday. But a good performance by Richie, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks. I can't say good. I mean doable, serviceable. 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. That's not exactly great. Cavalli still in there, Kurt Cavalli for the Nationals. 5 innings, 72 pitches, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Austin Riley 1 for 2, averaged 217. Again, we have to have one of the worst. I mean, say, hold on, but the stolen bases. Where do the Atlanta Braves rank in 2026 on stolen bases?
In 2026, the Atlanta Braves are ranked 24th in Major
We are 24th in stolen bases with just 53. That's 24. 24th out of how many teams? Fuck. That's not good. I don't think he likes my questions. I don't dislike your questions. I just don't understand the point of some of those. And I'm talking sports here, man. I'm not really worried about talking about shaving my head in Lake Lanier, really. I tell people to keep it to the topic. I'm not going to answer questions I don't feel like are needed. And, Ronald Acuna at the plate leads it off here in the 6th, 3-2 Braves. Braves trying for the sweep. He's 0 for 2. Cavalli's still in there. 2 strikeouts for Acuna. He hit a homer on Thursday, I think it was. No, he hit a homer on Friday. 1 ball, no strikes to pitch. Took a curveball there for Steve Reich. 1 ball and 1 strike. I mean, it is a topic, but it's not really something I really want to talk about. I mean, I like Lake Lanier for what it is, but it's not something I just want to keep talking about. 1-1 pitch to Acuna. He swings wildly at that outside pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yankees 2-0 over the Cubs. This might be his last inning. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Acuna. Takes the pitch high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to pitch. A ground ball up the middle, and nice play by April, the second baseman. He wild throw, pulls the first baseman off the bag, and Acuna is safe. I don't know if that'll be a hit or error. But I'll tell you, the second baseman for Nationals, I don't know who he is, but he's made a couple of good plays in this series. But he's had 2 wild throws in the last 2 innings. He threw that off balance. The first baseman had to stretch out, get off the bag. Wasn't able to tag Acuna. He threw off the back foot, so the ball was sailing away from him. First baseman didn't have an opportunity to tag. So, yeah. So Matt Olson at the plate, he homered his last. He's gone on a decent home run tear the last week or so. No balls and 1 strike to Olson. He homered his last at bat. The pitch. Check swing there. And he went 0-2. So 2 pretty bad swings there by Matt Olson. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Olson. And he hits that one sharp but foul. National second baseman Nasim Nunez. Dashy, you ought to work for ESPN. Seriously. You're right on everything, sir. So no balls and 2 strikes to Olson. Acuna at first. Getting a new bat, it looks like. And let me get back to the Mets and the Marlins. Again, runner at first, nobody out, and he's not trying to run. And Olson fouls it away. I mean, see, that's one thing I just cannot understand. why we don't feel the need to try to steal bases. I mean, that's something that just drives me so up a wall. It drives me nuts, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Acuna should be trying to run. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And he hits it to left field off the end of the bat, and it falls in for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Olson. Acuna runs to third, and he beats the throw, and he goes off the bag, and he's out. He beats the throw at third and rolls off the bag. Well done, Acuna. You can do that, but you can't fucking try to steal a base. So he was safe, but got thrown out at third because he went off the bag. Should be first and third, nobody out. The ball drops. Acuna runs, looks, tries to go to third base. He beats the throw, but then he comes off the bag as he tried to side swipe. So not good base running there by Acuna as he comes off the bag, dumbass. But Olson does go to second. 1 out for Michael Harris. For all the good Acuna does, he's pretty reckless at times on the plate. I mean, on the bases. He is. He is kind of reckless on the bases at times. 1 ball and no strikes. Harris 0 for 2. Low 2-0. Michael Harris, like I said, all-star year. White Sox lead the Rays 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Again, the Rays picked up Freddie Peralta of the Mets. So there's 2 starting pitchers off the board for the Braves. 2 balls and no strikes to Harris. The pitch. And he swung at a ball. Tried to slap it to left field. 2 balls and 1 strike. Stretch out my jaws. 2 balls and 1 strike. Olson at second. See if Harris can drive in an insurance run here. The pitch, way outside, 3-1. Well, I was actually interviewed by ESPN. Hey, Fizzle, you might remember it. Dash, I don't know if you remember it. Many, in 2015, when I went to New Orleans, I was on a Scott Alexander show on ESPN radio. I don't know if y'all remember that. 3 balls and 1 strike to Michael Harris, the pitch, and he chops that one to second. Again, Nunez throws to first, but this time he makes the play. 2 out. Olson goes to third. Nasim Nunez. So I've been on ESPN. Yep, 2015. Yep. That was one of my most highlights. I never thought I would be on an ESPN connected show. It was great. It was great. So 2 outs for Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2, single in the second. Going to take a 2-out hit to drive in Olson. And Ozzie slaps it foul. No balls and 1 strike. Braves lead 3-2, bottom of the 6th. Any breaking news tonight or tomorrow? I will definitely have it on the Braves trades. Do I have footage recorded? I did, but it was on my original channel, Outgoing 37, or Live into ATL in 2015. I don't think anybody has footage of that. I wish they did. It was nice. I mean, I can try to go back and look. Maybe Scott Alexander posted some stuff on Google or something. I can check. 1-0 Marlins in the bottom of the 7th. Luis Robert Jr. at the plate for the Mets. Marlins trying to take the series in New York. There's a ground out, and that retires the side. So an inning that could have been promising with first and third, nobody out. Acuna overruns third base, gets thrown out. Braves fail to score. Top of 7th, Braves 3, and the Nationals 2. So that was a wasted opportunity right there. Hope it doesn't come back to haunt them. But, I mean, whatever. Can't win every game, but let's try to finish this off. San Alcantara, who dominated the Phillies, I think, in his last start, is throwing pretty good against the Mets. We all know what Alcantara can do. His name's sort of mentioned in trade rumors, but I don't think the Marlins would let him go. 3 balls and 1 strike to Luis Robert, formerly of the White Sox. He swings and misses that one full count. I imagine if Sandy Alcantara was on the Braves, right? 3-2 pitch. And it's a looper over second. It's going to fall in for a base hit. So leadoff single by the Mets here in the 7th. Again, the Mets are bringing out their old school fucking 1986. Let me see. I don't think I can find any more of the footage, but let me see. I'm kind of looking here to see if anything's on YouTube. I don't think so. I'm kind of looking to see, but I don't see anything. No. $7 years ago. I guess not. Primetime quote, Scott Alexander, I remember Jay Orleans. Jay Orleans is the one that got me the opportunity on the Scott Alexander show. Two outs in the top of the 7th. Two outs in the top of the 7th inning. Nationals trail the Braves 3-2. There's a pop-up foul out of play. It would be nice to have some of that footage for sure, but I don't think I'll ever see that footage. It's right here in my memories. There's a swing and a miss, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I did watch SummerSlam last night. I'll be watching day 2 tonight. It was actually pretty interesting last night for sure. The pitch swung and a miss, strike 3, and Fuentes gets to his second inning at work. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, stretch time. Braves 3, Nationals 2. Like I said, the Braves are probably might have to hold on to this to maintain an 8-game lead over the Phillies because they're in a rain delay, but they do lead the Orioles 2-0. So I got the Mets and the Marlins back on my TV, on my phone. Luis Garcia, who was scratched in the Nationals lineup today, he could get traded during the Nationals-Braves game. Well, unless he's traded here, I don't care. Like I said, Dashy, all I care about, Dashy, listen to me. Listen, you're my dude. Love you to death, okay? But you say a lot of sports things that I don't care about, okay? Right now, all I care about is what the Braves do and what the Mets do. I don't care about what your Reds do. I don't care about stakes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I care about those two things. If you want to laugh at the Mets in the chat, feel free. If you want to laugh at the Foolies or give me any updates on the Braves and Mets and even the Phillies make a move, that's great. But some of the things you talk about, I don't care. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but I just don't care about all that. However, the comment you said where I'd rather work for a company, I was cool with that. I mean, ESPN does have some weird announcers, biased announcers on their staff. That is for damn sure. 11 watching and only 3 likes, folks. That's a shame. Hit the like button. Come on, y'all. 11 people watching and 3 likes. No wonder my channel doesn't get out there. The Mets have 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out in the 7th, trailing the Marlins 1-0. Alcantara is still in the game for the Marlins. Hey, Dashy, the Marlins are where are the Marlins at in the wild card? Are they like, okay, here we go. They're showing it on the screen, a game and a half back. The Reds, how far are the Reds out? They're not even in that listing. They're behind the Cardinals. Cardinals are 4. As long as your chat is moving, why critique? Well, it's because, if people are saying stuff that I don't care about, what does it matter? Because I'm not going to interact with it if I don't want to talk about it. You know the difference, right? I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. You guys pretty much come in here and do what you do. If y'all want to talk about stuff in the chat, that's great. But, talk about what you want, but don't try to bring it to my attention if I don't. I'm not paying attention to that. You know what I mean? Bases loaded now, nobody out in New York. I'd rather have that. I love the chat, but I'd rather people stick on the topic of what we're talking about. I've said that before. People go off in their own little thing, Does that help a little bit? Okay, Dad says 1.5 games back of St. Louis. 5. Okay, you're 5.5 back. Dashy, you don't think the Reds would make any trades? You guys got a lot of teams to pass. At least, 4? Maybe 3? That's a lot you have to pass. 3-2 Braves, 3-6-0 for the Braves, 2-4-1 for the Nationals, bottom of the 7th. The Braves 21-12 record against the NL East. The Nationals 10-20 against the NL East. Mauricio Dubon leads off here in the 7th. Braves Marlins next on Tuesday night, start a series here at Truist Park. Braves finally get a legit off day tomorrow. No balls and 2 strikes in New York. Not that the Mets are in the playoffs, but the Marlins are in the hunt. I just like to see the Mets lose. Dubon takes a ball. Pitcher for the Nationals is Rebalta, 3rd Nationals pitcher. Cavalli started the pitch. I think it's the 3rd Nationals pitcher, maybe the 2nd. 2 balls and no strikes to Dubon. Two balls and no strikes to Dubon to pitch. And there's a shot to left, and it's going to be a base hit into left field. Dubon with the 7th Braves hit leads off the 7th. And, of course, he won't be stealing, so he'll be at first base until we get some hits or outs. Dazzy says, if we are to make a trade, either offensive bat or a bullpen arm that is decent or starting period that's worth a damn, well, what do you think the Reds are going to do? I mean, what are they talking about? Because y'all were like on the borderline. You're like not totally out of it, so you might want to add a few pieces, but you got a lot of teams to pass, and you might look at it as you might not be able to do it, and you might wind up trading. So what are y'all looking at as far as, picking up anybody? Like, what's the deal? What are y'all thinking about doing? What has been the talk in Cincinnati, I guess I should say? Because if I was in that situation, it would be tough to make that decision. Kind of like Detroit. They're right there a couple games back, but they traded their best pitcher, and Casey Mize is expected to be traded too. So they're pretty much giving up. Outside 1 ball, 1 strike to Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. Again, Dubon at first. Again, we're not going to even try and steal. So double play will be in order. 1-1 pitch, and Yastrzemski hits it to right, foul. I thought you don't. No, I don't take it personal. No, I mean, if I'm asking a question, Fizzle, that's different. I just don't like people just trying to throw stuff on me. If I'm going to ask a question about it, then you can answer. It's like when you're talking to somebody and you're just rambling about shit that you're not interested in. If you're going to ask, you're interested, right? That's where I'm at. So right now I'm worried about passing St. Louis. Fair enough. Dash, you do me a favor. What was the question I was going to ask? Oh, what was the Braves record in July? Can you type that? They had a terrible June. What was the Braves record in July? If you can look, he almost had him picked off at second. Dubon gets a second, throw it to the outfield, and he's going to make all the way to third. So did Dubon actually try to steal? Did he try to steal and the guy threw it away? If he did try to steal, that's what I'm talking about. You might get thrown out, but you might get an overthrow and you can go from first to third. So he did try to steal, and he got a huge jump. The pitcher picked it up. But, I mean, he was already more than halfway to second before the pitcher threw it, and he threw it wildly past Abrams. So you see what happens when you try to steal? Anything could happen, if you try to steal bases. Instead of just staying at first base. So a big run at third here in the 7th that the Braves can just get a fly ball and get them in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Yastrzemski. The pitch. And he hits it to left. Braves went 16-11 in July. Thank you, Dashy. Appreciate it. Because in June, we were terrible. What was their record in June, Dashy? I think we were like 10 and something or whatever. If you can post that, I appreciate it. Definitely a much better June than they did July than they did in June. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Yaz, runner at third. And the pitch. And he hits it to center field. That should be enough. Pretty deep, though, going back just above the warning track. He makes the catch. No attempted throw. So unless he tripped up at third and didn't tag up, Dubon scores. And the Braves take a 4-2 lead. David Soup. You mean David, what's up? Brandon, we don't talk about that, man. I haven't done anything on that. So just let it go, my dude. You already know. Have I done any videos? Have I done a live stream? I don't care. So Riley was 1 out in the 7th. Braves lead 4-2. What do the Mariners plan on doing, Brandon? Let me give you a moderator. What are the rumors about Seattle? I think the Braves, there is one Mariners pitcher that the Braves were looking at. I did mention his name earlier. Ground ball to second, long throw, off balance, makes the catch, 2 outs. I don't know exactly who it was, but there was somebody on the Mariners starting pitching that might be available. So the Braves Braves were 9-14 and June. Figured it was like 10, yeah. Gangrene David, what is up, my dude? Hit that like button, people. I got 14 people watching and only 4 likes. That's a problem. Come on. So the Mets had bases loaded, nobody out, and they failed to score. They suck ass. Top of the 8th, 1-0 Marlins. Oh, you're welcome, Brandon. Come on, hit that like button. Come on, you people. Damn, 14 people and 4 likes? Good God almighty. No, Brandon's a Mariner fan, isn't he? Jim Jarvis at the plate, he's 0 for 2. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. And he slices that one. No, he misses it. So I got 2 likes. So it went down from 4 likes to 2 likes. God damn. Boy, the hate is real, man. People are even taking off the likes. Just like, fuck it. I'm hit the like button off. Fuck it. Let me hit the dislike. Y'all crazy out there, man. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jarvis. Well, if you don't have any haters, I mean, if you have haters, that means you're doing something right, clearly. Just subtract 2 likes. NL East standings, currently Braves are 8 games up on the Phillies, 9.5 over Miami, 11.5 over the Nationals, and only 19.5 over the Mets. The Mets are hanging in there. Yeah, right. And Jarvis strikes out, but the Braves get a big insurance run. We go to the 8th inning, 4-2 Braves. Yeah. The Mets are fucking trash. Actually, we all got haters, man. But you're doing – look, if you hey, embrace your haters. If you got haters, you're doing something right, sir. I promise you, you're doing something right. People don't hate on people they're not envious of. That's just facts. Again, if before this stream ends, if there's any breaking news on the Braves and the implosion, the continued implosion of the Mets, or if the Phillies do something, I'll post it throughout the day once I'm doing my own thing. If something pops up, I'll do a video doing what I usually do, laugh, whatever. After this stream, I'm going to play some music and enjoy the rest of the day. But the Mets had bases loaded, nobody out, and didn't score. And, hey, it's a big game for the Mets. The Mets are only 19.5 games behind the Braves. I'm worried. Oh, man. Couldn't happen to a better fucking fan base. The 2 fan bases, and I stick with it, the 2 most annoying fan bases are the New York fans and Philly fans. Yeah, you know, Atlanta has their own. Atlanta has some weird fans, but the difference between Atlanta fans and New York and Philly fans is New York and Philly fans are loud, annoying, obnoxious, and disrespectful. Atlanta fans aren't annoying. They're not obnoxious. They're not disrespectful. They're just delusional. There's a massive difference. Massive difference between being delusional and all that shit. I'm sure A. Fizzle has some haters. We all got haters. I mean, everybody's got haters. Phillies are in collapse mode as we speak. I know, right? New Braves pitcher Dylan Lee in 51 games, 2.16 ERA. Hello, Alex. What you doing? Alex Anthopoulos, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on some breaking fucking news, sir. Again, I'm waiting on some breaking news. Braves lead 4-2, top of the 8th. If he can hold here, Iglesias will be trying to close it out. I mean, Dylan Lee has been good, 2.16 ERA, but he's been giving up some runs lately. Eli White in the right field to replace Yastrzemski. Dylan Cruz at the plate, he's 0 for 3. Takes a Steve Wright, 2 balls and 1 strike. Fielder's choice, fly out, line out. I think everybody has haters at one way or another. I mean, it's what it is. 2-1 pitch, and of course the stream stops. God damn it! See, I'm watching it on my tablet, so every now and then the stream stops. So I got to reboot it. You know, I love it when it does that, right? Yeah, sure do. Okay. Okay, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he gets on base, so it must have been a base hit. Well, I can't judge what you go through, A Fizzle, but Atlanta fans, to me, aren't annoying. They're just delusional. I mean, every city has annoying fans. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure we got some, but there's no comparison to Philly or New York. We don't flip cars. We don't beat up people in the streets. Not to my knowledge. I haven't seen anything like that. We don't celebrate by burning houses. I mean, we loot. Don't get me wrong. We riot. But there's a big difference between Atlanta, New York, and Philly sports fans. I mean, you cannot compare the three. No way can compare the three. But yeah, Atlanta has annoying fans, I'm sure. 1 ball, 1 strike to CJ Abrams. Come on, Dylan, settle down, man. Buzzed him by the eardrum. Ooh, that was chin music right there. So 1 ball and 1 strike, runner at first, nobody out. Dylan Lee trying to protect a 4-2 lead. The pitch. Steve Reich with the fastball, 1-2. A CJ fan tried to fight someone for talking trash. Well, that's pretty stupid. Like I said, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I guarantee you, A-Fields, if you put up however many people in Atlanta, New York, and Philly have been loud, annoying, disrespectful, obnoxious, and crude, the percentages are towards Philly and New York more than Atlanta. I promise you. I promise you. I know you love to see Atlanta teams suck, except for the Braves. I get that. But, I mean, to say that there's a comparison overall, there is none. Every city has it. Bumfuck Egypt has those type of fans. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Abrams, and he took something off of there, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out with the slider. I mean, there's no fan base in the world that's perfect. I mean, you wouldn't think that Tampa Bay Ray fans have that, but Ray fans probably have annoying fans and Reds. You know, I mean, it happens, man. Shit. But overall, New York and Philly are worse. I promise you that. I know. I've been there. You been to Philly? I'm just curious. I've been to Philly. Have you seen how Philly fans act? I was there live. I was right by Xfinity Live, Philadelphia, Citizens Bank, Lincoln Financial. I was in New Jersey. I know, man. I know what it's like. You probably know Georgia fans more than me because you're more of a college guy. Nice play by Riley at third. 2nd to 1 to first. Got the double play. Nice play by Riley at third. Turns the double play, and that retires the side. Go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 4-2 Braves. I mean, you know more Georgia, I'm sure, because you've been to Athens probably more than me. You've been to Auburn. You've been to Florida. So I'm not going to say how Georgia fans – I'm not going to dispute how Georgia fans are. I'm pretty sure they get rowdy. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Athens – I went to Athens once, so I'm pretty sure. Marlins top of the 8th, runner at first, 2 outs, nursing a 1-0 lead. They need this. Currently a game and a half back of the 3rd wild card spot. Braves game bottom of the 8th inning, 4-2. Dashy says, Slita, I will say something about my Reds fan base. Most of Reds fan base are assholes, and most of them want the Reds continue to suffer. Well, then they're not real fans, Dashy. They're like Braves fans who don't want to give up prospects. A Fiddle says, but I will agree that there are some New York and Philly fans that are annoying, though. Some? The majority of New York and Philly sports fans are annoying. Maybe half of Atlanta fans are annoying. Half. Okay? Some? Shit. I mean, I know some respectful New York fans and respectful Philly fans. You know, Dugas is respectful. NYG 31 from the Mets side has been respectful. You know, but most Philly fans that RPF is respectful. You know, Dugas, Eagles fan, he's respectful. But the majority, full of shit, man. Shit, who you kidding? I do like having conversations like this. That's cool. White Sox 5-0 over the Rays, top of the 8th. Marlins and the Mets. Marlins trying to get a run. They lead 1-0 in the top of the 8th. Trying to stay within that okay, let's check. New pitcher for the Nationals is Max Kranick, pitching against Drake Baldwin, 4-2 Braves, in the bottom of the 8th. I mean, Alex is taking his own sweet fucking time, man. He's smoking cigars, drinking coffee, fly ball to center field, and it's right at the wall. Baldwin flies out. So no updated news right now. 20 minutes ago, Yankees are interested in Luis Garcia Jr. And, of course, we already know about the Rays acquiring Freddie Peralta. James Talon being traded to the Blue Jays. A couple of interests out there for Taylor Ward. Ellie De La Cruz was made an offer. Mets designate MJ Melendez for assignment. Don't know who that is. Don't care. 1 out for Ronald Acuna to pitch. And Acuna grounds the short. Abrams throw. 2 out. So Rafael Iglesias should be coming in the top of the 9th to try to close this game out. I'll stay online after the game for a little bit. Just give some chat in there and some post games, and we'll see how that goes. So pitching, let me see if he should be coming in. So 2 outs for Matt Olson, who has a home run today, 2 for 3 and a double, or single, and then actually went to third. Phillies Orioles still in the rain delay. 31 homers on the year from Matty O. And he pops that one up, just got off the end of the bat. Second baseman backs out. Nunez makes the catch. So we go to the 9th inning. Iglesias time to try to shut the door. Braves going for the 4-game sweep. They beat the Nationals 4-2. Let's see, when was the last time we had a 4-game? I think the last time we had a 4-game sweep was against the Rockies, I think. When was the last time the Atlanta Braves had a 4-game sweep? Oh, the last time the Braves swept a 4-game series was on the road against the Nationals. That's ironic. The Nationals, September 14th through 17th, 2025. That was when we were clearly out of it, but we made a run late. Oh. So the Nationals. Nope. Hold on. Yeah, the Nationals. Okay. So top of the 9th dating, Iglesias coming in. Okay, let me get back to the Mets and the Marlins. Crappy Mets. The only thing I like about the Mets is the hat. I like collecting stuff. You know that. And I love seeing the Mets lose. Okay, so they're going to I think it's the bottom of the 8th in New York, I think. Yeah, bottom of the 8th in New York, 1-0 Miami. Only 3 hits for the Marlins, only 4 for the pitiful, putrid, pathetic Mets. So Iglesias coming in to try to save this one here against the Nationals. He has 2 blown saves. Lowest ERA in the Braves' history. Craig Kimbrell, 1.43. Iglesias, 2.34. Chris Sale, Johnny Venters, Greg Maddux, and Dylan Lee with a minimum of 210 innings pitched or 250 innings pitched in their careers. Always key to get the first guy out. First pitch to Tenna. He's 0 for 2 with a changeup, down and in, 1 ball, no strikes. 0 for 2, walking to fourth, and a run. The pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. I don't trust John Redwood pointed to Reds, made trades or Jay Blair. Or, well, cool. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. Dashy, who do the Nationals play after this? Are they at home or are they on the road? 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tenna. The pitch. And a bouncing ball off the mound. Iglesias throws, and he got him at first base. Had to throw into the runner a little bit. And Tenna's out, 1 out. They almost collided between Iglesias and Baldwin, like they tried to decide who was going to get it. Check it again. The ball died. Both of them went for it. Iglesias picked it up, threw to first, and got him by about a step and a half. Threw it a little bit on the inside, but got the job done. But Baldwin was about ready to pick it up. Iglesias was about ready to pick it up. Nationals go to Philly to play. We'll go Nationals. Take care of the Phillies. Make sure y'all rebound. After y'all lose today, hopefully, make sure y'all rebound in Philly. 1 out here in the 9th. For Nunez, he's 1 for 3. Hey, the Braves, what a turnaround by the Braves. It got down to 2-game lead. There's a pop-up. The Braves had a horrible June, but they definitely have turned it on in July and into August to this point. Setting themselves up for this trade deadline. So, first 4-game sweep since the Nationals in 2025. They're even bringing it up here. No balls and 2 strikes to Nunez. The pitch and a fly ball to center field. Harris makes the catch, 2 out. Is the Nationals Phillies Monday or Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday? Because if it's, I'll watch some of the games, obviously, but I hope they play tomorrow. It'd be nice to see a game tomorrow. 4 games. Okay, do they play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What time is the game tomorrow? Top of night, 2 outs now for Vivas. He's 1 for 3. A single in the 4th. Last chance for the Nationals. Pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Iglesias with the 1-0. Inside 2-0. Tomorrow at 6:40. Okay, so I'll probably watch the game tomorrow on my laptop because the Braves are off. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and foul back actually to the backstop. 2-1. Nationals, I'm pulling for you against the Phillies. Rebound, folks. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch outside. 3-1. Come on, Iglesias. Finish it off here, man. Come on. 2 outs, top of the 9th, 3-1 pitch, and he walked them. He walks Vivas. So he puts a tying run at the plate. Not exactly what I wanted, Iglesias. You have 2 outs, nobody on. You got to go at this hitter. So now a home run would tie it up here in the 9th. So he goes back to being aggressive. Top of the 9th inning in New York. 1-0 Marlins over the Mets. So runner at first, 2 outs for Brady House. Strike on the outside corner with the sinker, 0-1. There's an ABS challenge, and it is low, so it's 1 ball, no strikes. Come on, Raphael. Let's go. Calm down, dude. Let's go. We need 1 out. Let's go. 1 ball and no strikes. The House. That's a strike right down the middle, 1-1. Yeah, me too. Hope y'all sweep the Nationals too. But I hope the Nationals sweep the Phillies. 1-1 pitch, low, 2-1. Hey, Iglesias, making me sweat a little bit here. You got 2 outs, man. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch to House. Fly ball out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nationals down to their final strike. I'll put the Phillies and Orioles game on my laptop after I finish the stream when it ever decides to start again. It'll be baseball all day. Stay tuned to my channel. Any breaking news on trades, I will pop up. 2-2 pitch. Took some off of that, and he strikes him out, and the game is over. The Braves complete their first 4-game sweep since they swept the Nationals in 2025. Braves win it 4-2. Home runs by Mike Yastrzemski and Matt Olson, the M&M boys. Braves are playing good baseball. Now, Alex, you got to do your job. Pick up that phone. Make these fucking calls, man. Get these pitchers in here. You need 2 pitchers by 6 o'clock tomorrow. Braves win it 4-2 over the Nationals. I'll stick on here and give you some bonus coverage of the Mets and the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie started today, got the win. Like I said, Braves looking good, man. A far cry from June. I got no complaints, but you got to help this team out. You got to get some pitchers up in here. So let me put the Mets Marlins game on my tablet, so I can put the phone on any breaking news or rumors. So the Braves won at 4-2 over the Nationals. 4-game sweep. Bonus coverage, Mets and Marlins from City Dump in New York City. Fucking agate. God damn, come on, shit. Oh, for God's sakes. Damn. See, I'm trying to put it on my tablet. I got it on my phone, but I'm trying to get it on my tablet. What's up, Solomon? Hopefully Suarez is back soon. That would be nice. I mean, that would be nice. I'll just keep it on my phone. I'll go to the rumors here on my tablet because it's fucking acting up. Braves won at 4-2. Bonus coverage, Mets and Marlins. Phillies game is in a rain delay right now. What the fuck is this? Come on. God damn. Get down, screen. I'll tell you, sometimes these computers, man, you know what I mean? My goodness. Oh, my God. Top of the 9th inning in New York, 1-0 Marlins. The Mets have Devin Williams on the mound, pitching for them. Says I pitch the Braves rumors often. Clearly I do. I'm trying to get the Mets game on the fucking tablet. 5-0 White Sox top of the 9th over Tampa. Disney Plus has some games today, so I'll be keeping that on. And Peacock has a game tonight or today. Actually, I'm watching it on Peacock, I think. Yeah, I think. But I'm trying to get the Marlins Mets game on my tablet so I can put the phone on the rumors. But it keeps fucking. Tarp has been removed. Good. When the game resumes. Thank you, Mr. Fox Sports. Okay, I got the Mets game, Marlins on my tablet, so I'm good. So now I can put the phone where I need it to be. Top of the 9th inning. All right. Ooh. White Sox hit a 2-run homer, up 7-0 over the Rays. And the Rays got Freddie Peralta, just so you know. A 4:15. Cool. All right, ground ball to second. The Mets make the play, and there is no play. That'll be an infield single for Lopez. They got to run our first base. Does Miami. Mets in Cleveland on Tuesday night. They suck. Tries to steal second base, and Lopez is in there safely. Ooh. All right. All ready to end the stream, folks. Let me give you all a final Major League Baseball scoreboard, and I'll check the rumor thing one more time before I hang it up. Again, anything breaking news happens, stay tuned to the channel. Anyways, Phillies Orioles rain delay 2-0 Phillies in the bottom of the third. I will put that on my laptop once I end this stream. Braves won 4-2 over the Nationals, complete the 4-game sweep. So at worst, if the Phillies win, we'll maintain an 8-game lead. If the Orioles can come back, it'll be 9. Braves are off tomorrow. Then on Tuesday, they open up at home against the Miami Marlins. And the pitching, I don't know what's going to happen. I guess it might determine what the Braves do at the deadline. But the scheduled pitcher is Chris Sale for the Braves. Braves 67-45. Okay, so anyways, some scores. Pirates trail the Reds 9-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Rangers, Astros 3-3, top of the 7th. Top of 7, Yankees 2, Cubs 1. Bottom of the 4th, Royals 1, Rockies 1. Brewers trail the Angels 2-0 in the 4th. Cardinals 5, Blue Jays 1, bottom of the 9th. Diamondbacks being shut out by Cleveland 5-0. They're in a rain delay. White Sox 7-0, top of the 9th in Tampa. I'm watching that on my TV. Marlins 1-0 over the Mets, and the Marlins have just scored another run. They lead the terrible, pathetic, putrid, pitiful New York Mets by a score of 2-0. So even your 1986 reunion tour couldn't help you out. The New York Mets right now are coming in with a impressive 47-65 record. Fucking agates. Boy, y'all Mets, y'all are dumpster juice. Oh, boy. All right. No update on it. Okay, 2 minutes ago, the Padres have signed J.P. France to a minor league deal. Who cares? What? Nobody care about that. J.P. France. It says the Braves are urgently looking for starting pitching, yet I haven't seen anything yet. I got 100 subscribers. Let me check. Do I officially have 100 now? I don't know. Do I? It says 97. Oh, I do. Thank you, people. I now have 100 subscribers on my 2-week channel. Appreciate it, A. Fizzle. Thank you, man. Let me do a drink to that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It may have been a setback, but y'all will never stop me what I'm doing, ever. So thank you to the 100 subscribers. Thank you, Andrew, for letting me know, Mr. Molesky Andrew. Next milestone. I mean, if I have 1 million subscribers, I can retire from what I'm doing. I could promise you that. I could retire from what I'm doing. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this stream, but stay tuned. If there's any breaking news with the Braves, I might do a video. I might do a live stream. We could talk about it between today and tomorrow. So stay tuned. But as of right now, it's about baseball. Braves beat the Nationals 4-2 sweep. And at least they are going to have an 8-game lead heading into the tomorrow. Should be very interesting to what's coming up. All right, but thanks everybody for popping in. Thank you guys, all y'all. You're welcome, A Fizzle. Thank you, and I'll see you all in the next one.